All right. All right, let's make sure everything's coming through okay, just like normal. Hello, testing. All right, let's make sure everything's perfect. All right, now getting back into this. We are back in Farming Simulator 2022. Back in No Man's Land once again, and yeah, I don't think Madman's going to be joining today because he is enjoying Easter today. I'm sure the family's doing a lot of stuff and going out and hunting Easter eggs. Why not? But I am in here because I have no life. No, because I'm having fun. So I figured I'd go ahead and get this next area done because that is all planted over here. It's just going to take a while for it to grow because like I got it on one. The speed is 1, so yeah. But anyway, let's see here. Lower this down and start this up and see how bad we can go down here. Hopefully we can go in a nice straight line. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing to cut this grass for sure. But yeah, when I bought this one, I was thinking, get more into the center so we don't have that freaking invisible wall to deal with. Yeah, I think this will be alright. Not looking too shabby. Those bushes will go away later if depending on what I might keep this as a grass thing. Alright, so that's going to have to be good enough. Let's see if we can go down this line here. Oh yeah, I'm off a little bit. Okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, we'll cut this whole thing down, and I think I can make a little bit of decent money with the grass and products and stuff like that. So, and that's definitely what we need. We need some more money for sure. I may be off a little bit. I think it'll be alright. Even if I'm off a little bit, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Yeah, if Madman jumps in later, and I'll jump over with him and get some more stuff done on our farm there. A nice little hill here. Well, that didn't cut very well, did it? Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn around a bit and see if I can't hit this little patch up here. I think when I went over it, yeah, there it goes. Okay, so yeah, when I went over the crest of the hill, it lifted up the deck and didn't allow me to mow it. Alright. It looks like I might be off a little bit. I don't know. I'll find out for sure when I go to windrow it, because or pull it over. It is definitely picky when it comes to allowing me to get everything. It'll allow me to cut it, but it won't allow me to pick it up for sure. Yeah, I was going to jump into 25, but I figured, if Madman shows up, he's still doing 22, and I still have 22, and why not do 22? Not that big of a deal. And even though 25 has a few features that 22 doesn't, it's not that far off from, not that different of a game. I went off a little bit there. Off the beaten path a little bit. It doesn't look too bad, but that right side there was going up on already cut area. Like I said before, though, these plots are huge. We should get quite a bit of money out of doing these plots for grass and stuff. I can't remember how much I got for selling everything last time, but we shall find out here. Let's get everything done. Yeah, I did a Just Talking yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. Had Donald on there, and Petrie came in, and I enjoy just being able to talk and chat with the group, with the people in the chat room, and it was a lot of fun. If you missed it, well, you missed it. You can still go back and watch it, I guess, but I'll do it again at some point. off here. There we go. I'll tell you what, it is nice to be able to drive down this thing and not have to worry about a big ass hill like that. I think I will take one more swipe at this side here. And of course, I could have just kept doing the spiral. Maybe I'll do that next time. In order to get rid of these bushes without plowing the field is to get one of them tree stump removers, but then you got a big dirt patch in here that won't grow anything unless you plant seeds on it. Right, which I could do, like I could plant grass and stuff on it, but honestly, not gonna let me do it, huh? Alright, I'll turn around and get it. They're not that big of a deal, you know, just to kind of deal with them and missed a couple of spots there. There. And there we go. Got to go sideways on it. Man, that is one bumpy hill. Good grief. Well, I didn't get nothing off of that one. Oh well. Get them eventually. Figure out which way to hit it, and that way it'll knock it down. Don't have to worry about it. kind of tough getting all these. I guess it would help if I went in a straight line, but kind of tough going in a straight line. Alright, there's part of that. I guess I did get most of it. That little piece there is going to be a pain in the butt. We'll get that later on. Not a big deal. Yeah, you would think these bushes would be cut down by the turning blades on this thing, but the developer's like, nope, that's not the way it happens in real life. Life, you'd be tearing up some blades running over bushes like that. It is a big difference being able to run at a higher speed on a straight section, not struggling to get up a hill. Yeah, this one got a little off the beaten path here. I'm gonna have to go back the other way, try to straighten that out a little bit. I don't know how I got so far off, but somehow I did it. Whew. Damn, that's a ramp. Alright, let's see if I can straighten this bad boy out. Got to see if I can knock that hill down a little bit. Good grief. Do some terraforming. Hey Donald, how you doing today? Thank you for breeding Cronker. Cronker surely appreciates being bred, as we all do. Yeah, not as bad as I thought it was, but let's see what it looks like heading back up. Ad starting soon. Just FYI, in case you didn't know already. I'm still off a little bit. I have to come over to the left a little bit to make sure I get all of that line. But it should be alright, I hope. Alright, after we finish with that, I have to see if I can straighten that up a little bit. Get it looking better. Yeah, we're getting to the end. Still gonna be a minute. Okay. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more from this hill here. Oh, I'm getting stuck on a bush or something. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Go. Oh god. Alright, looks like I got everything on the... Oh, no, I spoke too soon. There's a little patch right there. We'll get that in a minute. Now, I don't know if I go into edit mode and try to fix all that over there. I don't know if it'll delete my grass or what, so I think I'm going to wait. I'll bring over, well, I'll do the whatever, the spreader or whatever it is spreading out, and then I'll windrow everything off of that little mound. That way I don't have to worry about it too much. If it deletes it, then, you know, oh well. I just think that I got it lined up right, and I don't. Maybe if I do this. But it's not like it's messing up the part that's already cut. That's off too. Alright, there you are. Did I get you? I sure did. Yeah, that's one hell of a hump there, let me tell you. But this line is getting thinner and thinner, so we're getting closer and closer. That's what I like to see right there. Something I can actually look over and see what is going on. How much further we got. Up on that mountain, it looks a little weird when you look back at it. Looks like sand art. That wasn't bad. Big lag spike. Bit of lag here for some reason. The game's struggling. I typically don't get lag when I'm by myself. A lot of lag is like when I'm on with somebody else. You're using their provider, you know, their internet and stuff like that. And sometimes it's a little laggy, trying to keep up with it, and then when you got someone goes in the pause menu, everything stops, and that'll lag stuff out. But as I look out the window, I do see some clouds rolling in, so it may start the thunderstorm here shortly. So that could cause a little bit of lag. It shouldn't affect mine too much because my stuff is in underground. But like all the cable providers that are underground, they have some of the worst stuff ever. Alright, well, it's like we're only a few lines away from being done, so that's good. And we can get it spread out and then rode up and baled up and sold off. Fun times ahead, let me tell you. Dang it. Cut that a little too short coming in there. know I could probably get the rest of that if I just moved over a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. Okay. Get the next machine here. Oh yeah, I forgot I knocked it over. Alright. Oh, that's right. I can't drop it without unfolding it. That's just stupid. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can't get this bad boy. Figure out where the clip is. Now let's see. Let's try pushing it, getting it off of that one. Might have to reset it. Yeah. Alright. Nope. Gotta save. Alright. Get a drink while I had a chance. Let's go. Can't click on them. Okay, not a problem. I might have to go in this way. Spaders, no. Tedder, no, it'd be under my stuff, right? Ooh, what's on sale? Nothing good. Alright, this one here. And how do I reset it? I know there's a way. Okay. Okay, so I see it has to be separated from that for one, and it has to be flipped over. Not sure why it's not letting me reset it. Okay. Come on. Flip. Some bitch. Let me see here. Okay. Wheel. Flip. Seriously? No, 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 no. Come on. Never knew I could put it on the front, but okay. That means I can put that on the back, but I'm not gonna go through all that crap. Put that down, start it up. That's why. Okay. Alright, let's release it. Put it on the back the way it's supposed to be. That way we don't have to fight with it. There we go. Alright. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Stay straight. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all of it, but that's alright. That's fine. We'll deal with the repercussions later. I'll probably end up buying that field anyway later. Nice, decent sized field. And fairly straight, looks like. A little bit of a hill action over there. And I think that's why I bought this one, was the smaller hill. It's been so long ago since I bought it, I can't remember why I bought it. Or, you know, the reason behind it. I'm sure there's other fields out here that are fairly flat. And of course, you know, I could have cut this smaller, but I like to get the most out of everything if I can. See if it gets all of that. Looks like it. That's one of the things about this being on the back and not the front. You know, when like the mower's on the front, yes, it bends with everything, contours to the ground, but it's easier to get lifted off when the ass end of the tractor's coming up on the ridge and all. So. And this thing bends and flexes too. Very nice. And that has a road going down it. Looks like that field, the one right behind me. Yeah, matter of fact, I know it's a road because right down there, I think, is a little lake pond that has some buildings and stuff on it. Fairly sure I rode down there on one of the streams that I was doing this, just to see what it was. Okay, ad's over. Alright, so, yeah, we'll get this done. I was just looking at that little hill behind us there and hoping I'll be able to get everything rode up and all. But we shall soon find out. A little too far over there. Yeah, I was just talking about this yesterday. This is this one and Farming Sim 25. I have a difficult time talking in the whole time because I mean, really there's not a whole lot to talk about. Farming and all, you know. If something interesting happens, then I say something, but whew. Well, that was fun. We can get it going sideways here. Well, not bad, I don't think. We'll find out for sure when we come back around. Sorry, had an itch. Alright, here we go. As you all know, if you have an itch, you gotta scratch it. Man, somebody cooking up something smelling good. Good grief. Tell you what, how did I get so far off? I'll go straight here, not turn, and then come back and get that. I don't know how I turned off so much there. Yeah, it looks like I got all of it. That's good. Alright. Still got a little bit of ways to go, don't we? And we're getting closer for sure. And it is kind of worse, like when you're doing a rectangle, because just around and around like this, because it doesn't seem like you get any closer. It takes a while before you start really seeing it and really feeling like you're almost done. But we can kind of see the end over there, so we're not too far away. But, I mean, stuff like this. This is where it's nice when you have multiplayers, a bunch of people in here playing with you, or a couple people, whatever. And so you're doing this, and they could be doing the windrow thing, or the baler or whatever, kind of speeds it up a bit, just a bit. Oh yeah, getting ready to rain, I'm sure. I can smell the rain in the air. Need to get out there at some point and get my grandkids out there and cut the grass. It is getting taller and taller by the day. I can do a little bit, but not much. Puts a lot of strain on me. I go out there and push mow and stuff. And that's also one of the bad things about spring, because the grass is growing, but it rains damn near every day. Or whenever you get a chance to go out and do something, then it rains, so. One of the things I hated when I was working. It'd be nice when you're working, beautiful day. And when you're off and able to do stuff out in the yard, it's always raining. It's like, man, come on. There we go. That's looking much closer, I think. Yeah, these fields are so big, and we're over an hour and 15 minutes in, and not even done the second part of the mowing process. But got to be done. I mean, I could just go ahead and bail up what I got here, you know, well, without doing all this tedder stuff, but you don't get as much money from it when you do that. Yeah, I'll try to get as much money as I can. Need all the money I can get. I'm a poor man. Yeah, we've got 3 more, maybe. And we can move on to the next thing. The next big thing in grass cutting technology. Now, I do wish that this one had jobs on it that you could do for other, just to make money while you're waiting for your crops to grow or your grass to grow or whatever. They should have some job opportunities out there, but this one does not have that. If you want to do something else, you got to buy another plot of land, and it makes it harder because you gotta buy everything that you need. So your money goes really quick. You got to buy the land, you got to buy all the equipment, whatever you want done, you got to buy it to get it done. Tons and tons of money. I mean, I did make some mistakes in the beginning, so I would have a lot more money than I do now if I didn't make those mistakes, but mistakes were made. Oh well. Let's see here. Move it over a little bit. Oh, nope. Not going to be able to get all of it. That's alright. Give me something to do while I'm heading back. go. Part 2 is done. About 45 minutes each. Minus a couple minutes that I had to fight with this damn thing. There we go. Alright. Move this thing around this way. Hopefully we'll be able to pull all that grass away from the edge. We'll find out though. Not quite on it there. Yeah, looks like I'm getting most of it, if not all of it. That's good. Yeah, that's why I like this windrower, because it has that big arm. It pulls it in a little bit, and then the smaller section in the back lines it up. So you don't actually have to have it just on your land. You can have it off of your land a little bit, and it'll still go. But not much. It will detect it. I think the hardest part is these corners. Tough to get all of it off the corners up here, and then like when I spin it around, it the back is so far off. Like you saw back there when I started it up, I was off. There we go. Alright. That looks good. Alright, turn that off. Should have went a little bit further out. I think I'm alright though. Oops, wrong button. So far so good, I guess. Yeah, I think that mound's going to be the toughest part for this thing. Thing's huge. I have to pull that in further. I can see. Can I get this? Yep. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to pull that in further as well. That'll be for another time. Okay. And granted, this thing being so big, we should get done a little bit quicker than what we did before. It's picking up a really good big space here, so. Alright, not looking too bad, except for all the bushes everywhere. But at least they don't block anything, you know. They don't make it difficult for you, so it's just a visual thing. Not that bad. I'll tell you where that's going to be a pain in the butt. That's when I'm going through making the bales. That bale machine does not like anything weird. And that hill is definitely weird. I'm starting to tear into that line there. Going down the edge on both sides. Oh well. As long as I can get it with the baler, I'll be alright. Alright, inching ever closer to the end here. It's like maybe 2 more, you think? We'll see. See what happens. Usually off by like a little row. A heliocopter. So, a little bit off on that turn. And I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, come on. Definitely not going to be able to do a whole thing if I keep messing up like this. Now, I think if I was able to get each row perfect, it would come out perfect each time. But since I can't, it'll be like a little row I have to go back down and get. I probably should go over a bit so I can fit it all in there, but we'll worry about that later. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright, so I'm going to go over as much as I can here. That way I have plenty of room to come back down the other side. No big deal. And there's the rain. Alright. One more line and then we can get to baling. That'd be nice. Go ahead and fold it up until I get some of this done. And then I got to use it again and try to get this stuff down here that's off the area. Go down here and come down this line going that way. See what that does. Wasn't too bad, I guess. Try not to drop one of these bales off the property. I should be able to pick it up, but there's always that off chance that it won't let me because it's not on my property. Come on. Like right on the edge. There it goes. Good grief. Thought I made that turn too sharp. Alright, now we'll be able to see what it's going to do going over this hump up here. look bad. I think I got it all. See about going this way. Yeah, there's that big ass hump. Don't like that at all. Yeah, there's a big pile sitting down there. I'll have to see if I can grab that. Probably have to go sideways maybe. We'll find out. Maybe I just have to grab it while coming over. Damn, I missed that big spot. And go up here a little bit and turn and come back down. Because it looked like it grabbed all of that. Let's find out. What would you? Nope. Didn't even touch it. Alright, let's go sideways, see if that does it. Kinda. Still a little bit left. I'm going to grab this little bit here. Make a turn and go back at it. Alright, looks like that got it. That's good. Big turn. There we go. We've got a few runs here, but getting through it pretty good, I think. I think this one might be good to keep as grass. We'll have to see how much we make off of these bales and all. But I think that'd be alright. I think. Over halfway, I think. That the line next to us there on the right is the last one we did. Maybe that's the halfway mark. I don't know. Making sure I got all that. It was a really sharp turn I had to do there. Two, three, four, five, 6 lines. Alright. You're definitely getting close. Looks like I missed a little bit there. Alright. Have to swing around. At least it's easy to see sometimes. Okay. Getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Can't wait to see how much we get for this. Probably not going to be a whole hell of a lot, but it'll definitely be a little bit more than what we have now. Come down the last two lines, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. And then see if we can get that little bit of stragglers up there. Try to get that into a section where we can actually pick it up. Might be able to pick it up with this. I doubt it because it's a little bit too far off the property line. Doesn't mean I won't try. just a hair too far. Definitely have to see if I can pull that back in. A couple other ones, little spots right there. And another one there. What in the world is going on? Alright. See if I can't grab those real quick before I forget about them. If I lose sight of them, I will forget about them. That one's alright. Nope, that one's not going to happen. Make a turn. There we go. Alright, at least those little bits are good. Okay, that is done. Looks like there's a little bit. Oh, can I grab? Oh, right there as well. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll come back in here, release these. I think I need to turn it off and then unload. There's 2 lines there. We'll pick up the thing. I'm going to leave that right here. Let's see if we can grab that bit there and the other bit down at the other corner before we start bailing. Not that it matters, because neither one of these are going to give us enough for another bail, I don't think. Just need to pull it in. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, huh? Wow. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and drop that. Grab this. Grab all the bales and see how much we get. Oh, and now visuals. And now it's over there. So, all right, we'll get the bales first, and then we'll go get that other piece all the way up there, I guess. go, 100%. Yeah, we got a lot in here. Let's go see how much we can get for this. I think it's here. I can never remember. Yeah, it is. There we go. Look at that. 10,000. Nice. It's like the dirt is trying to take back the frickin' area over here. Alright, so 10,000 a load. Looks like maybe 4 loads. 3, 4 loads. Looks like a lot of loads. A lot of loads equals a lot of money. Oh, there's some more I missed right there. A little bit of a line there. Maybe I will get enough for another bale. There looks like another one right there. Nice. Make sure there's none in these bushes. Doesn't look like it. Alright. What was that? 12 one here or 14? Nope. It's been 14. Yeah, I think it'd almost be worth it just to keep everything as grass. Good grief. We'll see how much some of this planting yields. Another 10 grand. Just like that, we're up to $20,000, $26,000. Come on, go up, damn. Let's see how much more we can get out of this field. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not quite a another full load after this one, but close enough. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, let's go ahead and drop this off, and then we'll see about getting the rest of that stuff in there. Maybe we can get one more bale. That'd be nice. And I'm not going back and recutting and all that stuff, so I could probably get a little bit closer on some of the lines and all, but that's alright. If I can't get another bale, then that grass will sit in there until I'm ready to do it again. That was weird. Alright, another 10 grand. Well, good thing is, at least I'll be able to repair this daggone tractor. It cost so much money, I couldn't get it repaired. But Should be able to have more than enough to repair it now. Looks like 2 more, so I was right about 9 on that. If I can get 1 more, that'll give us 10, so that'd be alright. 10 give us about 8 grand maybe? 7, 8 grand, something like that. There we go. Good deal. Go and drop that. Grab the windrower. I should be able to grab that. I might try to pull it a little bit further in, just so don't have to mess with it too much. I mean, there's a little bit of it. Love to be able to hit that. Get all of it up in there. I'm just not going to do it. Alright. There we go. At least it's on the field, so I'll be able to grab it without any issue. Go down here and see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see if I can pull anything out of this field, because I know there was a lot going over into the field. Yeah, that was just a visual thing. Okay, not a big deal. Alright. Alright, come on. Get out of there. Well, I mean, a little bit. Not a lot. Okay. Oh, not that button. That button. Alright. We'll get this parked down here. Grab that. I know the other one was in our field, so didn't need this to get that, I don't think. See if I can jump this real quick. Probably not. Ah, come on. Oh well. got 63%. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get 100% out of it, but it'd be nice if we can. Well, that didn't even go up a percentage. Alrighty, get over this side. I don't think I missed anything going down this way. Didn't look like it anyway. Alright. I see one little line there. %64. Oh, now I saw more than one line. There we go. There's another one coming up. So 64, 65. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be all of it. Head on down here and see. Here's that I got everything off of here. Yep. That'll be it. Alright, pick that up. Go ahead and fold that up. And then we'll grab our trailer. And jump up out of here, get that sold off. Probably should come back and grab that mower. That thing's looking bad, but I think it just needs to be washed. Alright. Let's see what we get off of this and how much our total is. And I probably just have to speed up time. I know you can do like grass, you can get like maybe 2 cuts out of the year, maybe 3. Which, I mean, 30 grand, let's just say 35 grand from each cutting is not bad. Okay, 36 grand. Let's see, add it all together, maybe 37, but I'll stick with 36. Oop, not Q. Give me that back. There we go. Bring this down. I'll go ahead and take this in there just in case it needs to be repaired. Can't remember if I have to. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. Now let's see how much it costs to repair this stuff. Dealer. There we go. Okay, this one. Not bad on this one. Repair is 45 bucks on the trailer. I'll do it. This one was a big one. Wow, $17,000, but I got to do it. Got to. Repainting is 58,000. Holy crap. Yes, repair. I need to repair it. I mean, it won't work right if it's not repaired. Come on. And then immediately I run over something. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Open. Gotta get out to open it. Of course I... No, fucker. Open doors. There we go. Alright, I'll worry about refueling it later on. There we go. Everything is repaired, and well, not everything. We still gotta repair that over there and probably that, but I'm not gonna worry about those right now. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna park this bad boy right here. All right, and let's see, I can't remember. Ooh, alright. So, yeah, I can't remember right offhand. F10? No, it wasn't F10. But, yeah, I'll speed it up, get everything grown, because, well, there's nothing I can do right now. I'm fairly sure all this stuff is really expensive. More expensive than what I got, as far as getting another field. Farmland, where are we at? Okay, so this is what we own. If I buy another one, let's just say this one, 85 grand per field. So yeah, that's not happening for at least another 3 cuttings at least. So, yeah, all we got to do now is speed it up and see which one grows first. Alright, guys, so that'll do it for today. Thank you for coming out and watching. Thank you for watching later on. Thank you, Donald, as always, for coming in and breeding Kronker. That was awesome of you. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of this thing because it's going to, when I log back in, it'll put me back over there. It always does. But, yeah, I'll have to come back in at some point and speed everything up and see how it goes. So yeah, until next time, guys, hit that follow button, share what you've been. Ooh, my ads and dang it. All right, hold on. Damage is 7%. That ain't bad. What are you? 5%. 6%. Get off there. Get off. 4%. Oh, these aren't damaged all that bad. Not bad at all. I wish I could remember the frickin' speed up and all that. One of the F buttons, I think. But oh well. Alright. Let's see. Planter. Okay. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I don't know how much of the my speech the ad cut off. But the ad was running, so I didn't want to just up and leave. Now I'm just looking to see if they actually had like a washing machine or something over here, like a car spray wash thing, the cleaner. But they don't. That's all right. But yeah, anyway, I'll have to speed everything up and then come back in and cut the grass again or harvest that or whatever we're going to do. So yeah, until next time, guys, hit that follow button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.